a throw together team because, you know,
yeah. They actually don't even have a team Twitter, but it is Revan that put this team together, and they have been coming out extremely fierce. Actually, in that last game, we saw it go into overtime blitz, and Machilla was playing beast, actually saved it from that last cap sliding in, but we're coming in on this one, and we're going to start it out falling in with TK Theory pushing up, going for that AB cap.
Yeah, and he does get shut down, not able to take it out. And look, 3 down already for TK. We'll see what they can do coming back, but I switched over to Burns Off just in time to see him get killed. But it's Mochilla or Mokilla getting the kills. He's 3-1 now. He finally gets shut down. Looks like Sharp is going to be on the prowl. He has the hard sights on that tracker sight. I love those things.
Oh, yeah, and you hear, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but the team's a ton of small talk coming off by Revan's team, EGS. They're really communicating very highly. You heard TK yelling at each other at the beginning, and now it is getting very heated as we are getting this, and we're starting to see a breakaway over by EGS. But look at that, 2 flags neutral over there. Neslo maintaining this capture over here at C. Let's see if we can put it on the board, and looks like, yes, they now have the AC cap, switching it over. We're going to follow in with EGS, trying to answer back. They actually did hop on the flag up top here. Not too sure who that is, but Burns picking up a big one right there. Oh, lots of small talk as Smack going down right now. A 4-point differential, still 3:30 on the clock. This is the first round, EGS versus TK, and here we go.
Well, next now, 5-1, he gets that cap. But now it is, it's Egirl Slayers just turning it on. They're up by 12.
Yeah, and they have a 3 cap right now, maintaining at least neutrality, and now trying to pick it up again, a 3 cap on him. You see over TK rotating back, trying to get on A, but we do have one player at the bottom for EGS. Not too sure who that is. An Egirl Slayer, Revan getting sat down right there. It's going to be up to Burns right now, just trying to play it off. Let's see what he can do, just trying to maintain the objectives, and again, keep that lead, which is now turning into a 20-point lead, coming out extremely strong off of owning TK. I mean, you know, EGS coming out strong, and that was what I was talking at the beginning. TK has not been performing well at the beginning of any of their games.
Well, now we're watching Clay. I love the positioning that he's taking up on that 18-wheeler, but now he's going to be rotating over, just trying to get those cutoffs so that they cannot get B, and it looks like they are going to have that A-B split.
Yeah, right in the middle of the map. That's a hard place to lock down, especially with an AR. You have a lot of sights, but you can get taken down very easily from it. Still a high lead, around 20 points. Let's follow in with TK for a minute and see what they can do to try and come back with this. Let's see what Clay is doing over on the far side. Great kill on B. He's got Theory over there and giving him great cover. They're moving on this B objective and trying to maintain it, but we do see EGS players trying to come in. Great takedown on B if you look on that mini map on the top left, and they've got a great lockdown on this position. Just want to hold AB and start getting some points back as they're getting ready for round 2. Theory, huge play right there, keeping that B locked down.
And Clay, he's controlling the map with his AR, making his sights long. He's able to cut players off before they can go to B. And look at Clay, he was trying to get C there, gets taken out, and it looks like C will be going to the Egirl Slayers, but right now it is TK on the comeback.
Yeah, TK still maintaining and now making it an 8-point difference here, so they are definitely trying to hustle as they were at a 20-point deficit earlier on, trying to come back. You hear their team getting hyped, the small talk increasing as time goes on. We are following on with Clay, getting some shots out right there and trying to keep the B position locked down. But it looks like they are still playing aggressive, one-headed over in Diner right now.
Well, yeah, you got to get the cutoffs. That's what they're doing. And Clay right there, he's going off on the back of this bus, just absolutely tearing it up. He is 12-6 right now and just doing really good. But look at Sharp also. I want to watch Sharp for a minute.
Yeah, they actually closed the lead right now for a second there, but now, yes, a 65-65 tie game. Once again, with 45 seconds on the clock, going into round 2, they want to be ready, coming out. They are not ready to lose the first game like they have in their previous matchups here.
And look at Sharp. He's going to be super aggressive. He's already going to be going over to that C side. He's going to neutralize it and try to get them off their game, but no, he gets sat down before he had the chance. And all down, save Clay. Let's see what he can do as they're getting B. Yeah. They really need to get that. They're only up by 2.
Yeah, that was Clay up right there, and you know what? 1 versus 3, all of those guys on B. He lost the gun battle, and that was going to be predicted. EGS locking their kills down, which gave them that power play to get for the B, go for the B right there. So as you see, they're starting to break away once again with 7 points on them, ending this round with a 7-point lead. Egirl Slayers owning it up.
Goodness gracious. Both teams coming back. I cannot believe TK closed that gap. But then it was the Egirl Slayers bringing it back because it was only a 2-point game. They were able to get a couple caps and increase it to 7.
Yeah.
So, man, look at that. Mochila, 16 and 11.
An intense first round, but 7 points is definitely, you can come back from that one. No problem. It's not that 20-point deficit that they had at the beginning there. So 7 points, definitely manageable. You're just going to have to move out on the spawn and start making action. Get that B locked down. You don't have time to waste. You might see Egirl Slayer playing a little bit slower, maybe not initially pushing on B, maybe playing it a little bit safer, take them off it, and then go in since they have more time to spare, but we're going to have to see what they pull out.
Well, and I think it's going to come down to the AR players because they're going to have to lock it down and, you know, just make sure they're getting those cutoffs for B.
Yeah.
Because we saw Clay, he started tearing it up with his AR, getting those cutoffs. They closed the gap.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what both teams need to do. So it's going to come down to AR versus AR gameplay.
Yeah, you might see some more ARs, even possibly some snipers pulled out. This is a hugely they love the snipers, especially on Search and Destroy on Octane because of how many cross ranges there are. But we'll see how it is. We're going to hop back into round 2 right now. 7 points up going in for EGS, so TK can't be too happy about that.
So is there a player that you specifically want to watch?
I want to follow in with TK and see if Clay is going to be, you know, again, that new pickup actually coming from Complexity, that time after time champion team. You got to see Clay working in the clutch, and that's what he was doing this morning against Envy with some amazing plays. He was locking down the A objective on Search, which is where I think he's going to shine in the next map as well. But as you see, pulling back, he's actually going to go for the A, so let's switch it over, see what Sharp is doing. Moving over on the left side here, let's see what routes they decide to push. As you see, not actually going on A yet. Sharp getting a kill, and he's going to have a man-up advantage. Picking 2 up right there. 3 down on EGS. Clay picking it up right there, and Sharp getting the 2-piece. So huge play. I think Clay probably went up to Broken right there. Got a kill, but Sharp picked off. They do have the A-B cap, though, and they're going to need to maintain that one if they want to start getting some points on the board.
But look on the other side. It is Egirl Slayer taking C. So let's go ahead and watch one of these guys. It's Nex, who's rotating around, and he's going to go grab A.
Yeah, it's going for the AC, and I've seen these guys do it on Strike Zone as well. The AC, which, you know, it's a hard one to maintain. I've seen him do it on Sovereign, but shots going down right there by Neslo, answering back and not letting him hold it down. As you see, they're trying to push it on B, but great flank round by Neslo, picking up a 1-2 piece, and he's going to lock down the B objective, keeping those points coming up for TK.
Down.
All 4 down. They have a power play. They're going to push in, try and lock them into their spawn right there, but Neslo taking off a B from a nade
now
right
3
there.
Down.
3 down over on TK, coming back off the spawn. They couldn't maintain that spawn push and keeping them down, but look at Clay right now, keeping his position back here and getting those kills, keeping them respawning, and that's who was slaying it right there. Look at Clay, 6 and 2 right now, triple positive off of his deaths and maintaining this defensive play now, going for a 3 cap. Clay's got it defensive right here, great play by his team, locking it down, but he's got 2 coming in on his left. They got a 3 cap on him, now a 15-point lead over that. This is going crazy for TK, coming back and answering to EGS coming out in the first round.
And Neslo also going big. He's 7 and 2.
Yeah.
He's pulled out that AR. He's trying to control the map. Look at his position. All he wants to do is get those cutoffs. He's going to get 1. He's going to get 2. Or no, he just got, 2 right there. So 9 and 2, those 2 caps. Clay and Neslo are going off.
Oh my goodness, yeah, and I mean, look at Neslo, he's got the caps. Clay has also got the caps, playing it super strong, but Theory and Sharp have some answers of their own. We're gonna follow in with Neslo though and see what he's doing, because he is just locking his kills down at time after time, picking up 2 right there. He's almost out of ammo. This guy's got to put Scavenger on. He's going so beast, and moving up to B, he's gonna get taken down. That was a difficult engagement with the low ammo as well, so probably just want to get taken down, but Clay with a huge long range kill right there and nading into B. Oh, had blast shield on, so the other team is adapting. EGS did manage to lock it down, but Clay picking 1 up, got some shots on, but answer back from EGS.
Well, let's go ahead and see what EGS is doing. It looks like Mochilla's going back. He's going to get sat down. EGS has to come up with some sort of play to come back into it. Let's watch over at Clay. If it was me, I'd probably go up on top pawn and just try to get those cutoffs as well.
Yeah, that's a great position right there. Actually, Clay in the open right there. If he was top pawn, you have a lot more cover in that position. So definitely a great move. But look at the scoreboard. 30 points up for TK right now, going extremely strong in the second round. And this is what I was talking about, man. They keep coming out in the late game or in the end of these matches. So let's see if they can maintain it, though, as they do have a strong lead. Again, only 7 points lead EGS had going into round 2.
And Clay gets a couple kills, 3 down for both teams for a second as both teams do respawn. It's going to be Theory coming in with his MTAR. Now he's going to be trying to push really hard. They got to get that beat back. And right now it's under control. 4 down for Egirl Slayer. TK is jumping on both flags. They're going to have this triple cap. But they do go down. Yeah,
it's now back down to a 20-point game. Egirl Slayer coming out strong, wiping out TK right there. That's going to give them a position to move up, as you see, hopping on B, but there was a strong arm stun coming out for that. Unfortunately for them, not a grenade, otherwise it probably would have taken them down. Revan managing to get that cap, pushing back, getting the kill. Great gun win right there, and now look at this. None of them even back at A. They're pushing strong on C. They got to come back right now. They only had a 7-point lead going into this one, and they're down by 20 right now. They need to answer, and quick.
They do, and they're under fire on that C flag. They're trying to put as much pressure as they can up there, and it's Revan coming in big with that 12 and 9, but Clay and Neslo still 17 and 10, 15 and 10. We're watching Burns off now. He gets taken out. Let's go back over to Clay, and he's using the garage to his advantage. He is pushing up, and it looks like that is game right there.
Yep.
As it's going to wind down.
TK manages to take the win. They have over a 15-point lead coming back in the second half. Tons of energy coming out. I hope you guys can hear this. The entire TK team standing up and getting the hype going. That is what Clay is known for, man. He is a very strong and aggressive player and definitely brings the energy to the team. And that's exactly what you see right there. Super happy with that second round.
Clay and Neslo, 19 and 11, 16 and 12. Wow, I mean, TK coming out really big, and look at the caps. We have a whole boatload of caps. We have a whole boatload of killing.
Look at Clay on that right there. He went 19-11 with 4 captures as well. Extremely strong. We're going to be going to a commercial break. Be sure to hit me up, StoneMount64 on Twitter, and Smiting Fatty as well. Hashtag Elgato20K, and let us know who you think we're going to win. I'll be retweeting some of those, so be sure to stick around, and we'll be back after this.